Readiness is an important part of many people's jobs. I think of those in the military who have to be ready on a moment's notice to go into a combat situation. Our law enforcement teams must be ready to make split-second decisions that could save someone's life. Those in the world of finance have to be ready to make quick decisions that can determine someone's financial future. Even Scotty Ray has to be ready to go when something happens that needs to be reported. Being ready is important. And the Apostle Paul spoke to his protege Timothy about being ready to preach the word. He said in 2 Timothy 4, 1 and 2, "In the presence of God and of Christ Jesus, who will judge the living and the dead, and in view of his appearing and his kingdom, I give you this charge. Preach the word. Be prepared in season and out of season. Correct, rebuke, and encourage with great patience and careful instruction." This is not just a casual suggestion or a good idea he gives to Timothy. He says, in the presence of God and Christ Jesus, I give you this charge. Paul meant business, and he wanted Timothy to know that preaching would be the central responsibility of his ministry. He said, preach, Timothy. Be ready to preach whenever there's an opportunity to preach. And don't preach just anything. Preach the word. Readiness is vital to the work of a preacher. The scheduled opportunities he has are the main part of his work, but there's going to be special opportunities to preach the word spontaneously. And there's an urgency involved because of what's at stake. The opportunity to correct, rebuke, and encourage. The call to readiness is a call to know the word and know how to communicate the gospel. The call to readiness also calls for the preacher to do these things with great patience and careful instruction. People are very complex, and preaching to people requires great patience and care. Preachers do well to follow these careful instructions. And Paul gives these instructions to Timothy. As you have opportunity this week, if you have a pastor, encourage him in his preaching. Let him know that he has an important responsibility and a call to readiness. And maybe if you have the opportunity, pray over him, asking God to increase his readiness and his ability to preach with great patience and careful instruction. It's a big job. Change begins in you.